Hey guys, my name is Confident. Welcome to the 24-minute lesson excerpt where I will be sharing with you some ideas, some methods, some strategies or concepts that you can incorporate as you prepare for your final exams, be it you're studying for your mathematics N1, your N2 or your N3. Now, if these videos are handy and you are benefiting from them, you can actually press the like button, or if you've got some ideas, you can leave some comments below. If you also like to be notified of extra videos every time we post them, you can subscribe to our channel and then you'll get some notification every time there are new videos. And also, if you are interested in some of our resources, be it textbooks and some videos, you can check this at the end of this video. We will send you some information. Now let's check this concept out. This is a question on long division, which you can get. It can be in N1, N2 or N3. You can still get a similar question, and let me show you how you can approach or how you can solve this kind of a question. As I said, it is a long division question. The way they put this question, or they wrote this question, is in the form that is mixed up, and you need first to rearrange it so that you'll be able to divide it by 2x minus 2y. So now if I can rearrange it, now how do I rearrange it? I'm going to focus on the x part. Now when I'm going to be rearranging it, the powers are the one that are guiding me. As you can see, this is x cubed, so it will be the first part, and then I must look now for the x squared, which is that part, it will be the second part, and then I must look for x, which is power 1. There is my x power 1. It will be my third, and therefore the y part will be my fourth. So now if I rearrange that, I'm going to be having 8x cubed, and the second one, because it's 8xy squared, there is a positive sign there, so it will be plus 8x squared y and minus 18xy squared, and then lastly plus 2y cubed. So you can see that I was arranging it, and I was using x as the priority. Another one can try to arrange it in terms of y, whereby you have got y cubed, y squared and y, but now you also have to change your divisor. As you can see, the divisor is 2x minus 2y, so which means you must now oppose so that it starts by 2y. So I chose x because even the divisor is also starting by x. So now after arranging it or rearranging it like that, then I can move on now to look at my long division. Now if I can do my long division, it will become, in this case, I'll be having and remember my long division there is I'm having 2x minus 2y, and I'm dividing it by 8x cubed plus 8x squared minus 18xy squared plus 2y cubed. So now how do I go about this? I'll be showing you the way in which this is being done in terms of the long division. It is not a complicated method, but you just need to follow a few steps. Now the first one is to divide 8x cubed. You divide it by 2x, so you are having 8x cubed over 2x, and then 2 into 8, you get your 4. X will cancel from the 3 x's, you remain with 2. So in other words, you've got 4x squared remaining. So I'm going to write there 4x squared. Now the next thing to do is to take the 4x squared and multiply it by everything which is the divisor, which is 2x minus 2y. So what you're having is you'll be having your 4x squared multiplying 2x minus 2y. So remember, you are expanding in this case, whereby the 4x multiplies that, as well as the 4x again multiplies that. So now you'll be having 4x squared times 2x. You are going to get back your 8x cubed, and 4x squared times negative 2y, it's negative 8x squared and y. So this is what you're going to write underneath. In this case, you're going to write it here as 8x cubed minus 8x squared y. And if you check from the top, I think I forgot a y there. So that is what you are having. And then what do you do next? You rule off, put brackets, and subtract. So now when you are subtracting, you are saying 8x cubed minus 8x squared, minus 8x cubed is the 0, and you are saying 8x squared y minus minus. So in actual fact, what you're trying to do with this negative, you can have this strategy whereby this negative can go inside. From, if you open that bracket, you interchange the sign. From negative it will become positive, but the inside will become negative and the negative will become positive. That's what you're having, so that it will be 8x cubed minus 8x cubed is 0. Now you are having 8x squared y plus 8x squared y. So 8 plus 8, it is 16. In this case, it is a positive number. So you are going to be having positive 16x squared y. So when you have done that, you are going to bring down, in this case, that negative 18x y squared. You repeat again the process. Now when you are repeating again the process, in this time you are saying 16x, it is 16x squared y, which is that one, divided by our 2x again. We are repeating what we did previously, and then what you get, your 2 into 16 is 8, and then the x will cancel one of the x to remain with 1, so it will be 8xy. That is what you're going to write on top, and it's positive 8xy. When you have done that, just to be much clearer for my y, it's like that. So when you have done that, the next thing again is to multiply this particular 8xy. It will multiply again by everything on the divisor, which is 2x minus 2y. So when you do that, what you'll be having, if I can write it also on my side here, you'll be having 8xy multiplying 2x minus 2y. Again, as I said, you are multiplying or you're expanding, you're opening the bracket, or you're distributing it like that. So you'll be having 8xy times 2x. Now it will be 16x squared y, and then it's minus again 8 times 2 is minus 16x, but in this case y times y is y squared. So you can see now you're having y squared, and this is what you're going to write underneath. So you are going to have 16x squared y minus 16x y squared. And you can see how these things are matching. It means you are moving in the right direction. So what you do again, underline or rule off, put brackets, and then subtract. And as I said, there is a simple trick with this particular negative. Don't forget the brackets, because the negative must be distributed to each and every term inside the bracket. If you forget a bracket, then it will be your answer will be wrong. So now how do we open up this bracket? The easier thing is for you to interchange the signs. If the negative becomes positive, inside the positive become negative and the negative become positive. That is the easier way to do it. So it will be 16x squared y minus 16x squared y. You will get your 0 there. If I can maintain my pen, it will become a 0, and then minus 18xy squared plus 16xy squared. So it's like you're saying 18 minus 6 and you take the sign of a bigger number, or you can use a calculator and say minus 18 plus 16. You're going to get a negative 2, and you maintain the variables xy squared. And then you repeat again this step. Take that 2y cubed, drop down, so that now you are having a plus 2y cubed. The process repeats again. In this case, you are now having, if I can again create my working side. So now what are you having? You are having 2 is a negative 2xy squared. So you're going to say minus 2xy squared. You are dividing again back by 2x. You can see the process repeats again. And what you're having is 2 will cancel the 2 and the x will cancel the x, so that you have got a negative y squared. So that's what you're going to write on top as minus y squared. Again, when you've done that, you multiply. If I can bring it down a bit, you are multiplying. In this case, you are saying minus y squared is multiplying everything of 2x minus 2y. So that's what actually you are doing. So if you do that, you will have minus y squared into 2x minus 2y. And what are we going to get? As I said, remember, this is expansion. This multiplies that, and that multiplies that. Be careful of the negative sign. So it's minus y squared times 2x. It's minus 2xy squared, as well as, if I continue just for enough space, as well as minus y times minus 2y squared, and negative in a negative gives me a positive 2y cubed, because it's a y squared and another y. There are 3 of the y. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this below again as minus 2xy squared plus 2y cubed. What am I going to do? I'm going to underline, put brackets, and put a negative sign, and the process repeats again. Remember, you have to distribute this negative that is outside the bracket inside. You interchange the sign from negative to positive. Negative inside positive, positive will become negative. So you are saying minus 2xy squared plus 2xy squared is a 0 in this case, and the next one is plus 2y cubed minus 2y cubed, also is a 0. So you have seen that it has come to an end, whereby this part, we call it the remainder. The moment it becomes 0, it means it has come to an end. So now what you have now is your final answer. Now how do you write your final answer? You write the top part which you are producing. In this case, this is your particular top part I'm talking about. So you are going to write it as 4x squared plus 8xy minus y squared, and you can actually write it before here, the one that you're using to divide, the divisor, which is 2x minus 2y. So that is actually what you are doing in that case. Now this is the long division that we were referring to, But now there's something interesting that you can also use in terms of trying to prove your answer with what we are given. We can actually say proof here. If I can have a different pen, and then I say proof. The question is, how can you prove that you're correct? What you do is you take your 2x minus 2y and then you take your 4x squared plus 8xy minus y squared. This is just to prove, to say you didn't make any errors, and you expand this part. The 2x multiplies that, the 2x further multiplies that, and the 2x further multiplies that. Same thing with the y. You go to the bottom, the negative 2y multiplies that, the negative 2y multiplies that, and the negative 2y multiplies that. So this is called distributing the 2x and the negative 2y. So now if you do that, it will be equal to, now 2x times 4x squared, 2 times 4 is the 8, and then x times x squared is x cubed, and then 2x times 8xy, 2 times 8 is 16, positive again. Now x times x is x squared, and I get a y. The next one is 2x times minus y squared. Now the negative has more power, it's negative 2xy squared. So I've distributed the 2x with the bracket. I do the same with minus 2y times 4x squared, so it's minus 8. Remember, it's 2y times 4x squared. Now if I follow my alphabetical order, x starts before y, so it will be x squared y. Now minus 2y times positive 8xy, again it's negative 16xy squared. I'm starting with x because it's the one that begins in the alphabet, and negative 2y times negative y squared, and negative and a negative gives me a positive. Now it's 2. Now y and y squared give me a y cubed. Now the next thing that I need to do here is to collect my like terms and group them together. So first thing is I've got my 8x cubed. Now I have to check out what is similar. I've got my 16x squared. My focus there is x squared y, and you can see again I have there my negative 8x squared y. I can also look for others. There is minus 2xy squared, which is also similar to minus 16xy squared. So you can see how these can be grouped together. So if I rewrite that, I'm going to have then, in this case, plus 16x squared y and minus 8x squared y minus 2xy squared minus 16 it's xy squared plus 2y cubed. As you can see, as I said, it is a way of grouping them together so that you can be able to simplify them. So the 8x cubed remain as it is, and then now you've got 16 minus 8, it's a positive 8. You just maintain your variable x squared y, and then minus 2 minus 16 using a calculator is minus 18, and then it's it's minus 18xy squared and plus 2y cubed. So now this is what it simplifies to. Now you have to compare this with the first question that you are given. Now if you can look at it carefully, you can see that this matches that, which is 8, 8, negative 18, 2y. If I can check it again, there I have it, my 8, 8, negative 18, and 2y cubed. So you can see that it means I have managed to The fact that my answer can go back to the original, it means, or it validates that I have managed to solve this particular problem correctly. So I managed to solve it. So this is the final answer of that. Then it is fine. Now we have come to the end of the lesson. Thank you. I hope the video that you just watched was of benefit to you. And as I said, if you benefited from the video, you can press the like button or you can leave us a comment below. And if you want to be notified of these videos, you can always subscribe to our channel. Now, if you want the full curriculum of this mathematics, if you're studying for mathematics N1, N2 or N3 and you want the textbook as well as the videos, we have a full curriculum of the mathematics N1, N2, N3 as well as the accompanying videos. We also have videos of the previous question papers, the latest papers that were written in video form. These question papers can assist you as you prepare for your exams. We also have PDF version of the previous question papers that were written since 2014 until now. And if you want them, you can check all the information from our website, and trust me, these will become very handy to you. We sell them at a very discounted prices, and it is worth the try. Now, all the information, as I said, is detailed in the website. Now, thank you again for watching the channel. You'll be notified of the next video. Thank you.